Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how to make a fruit salad. It's a traditional fruit salad in my family. We make it at Christmas time, Thanksgiving, and sometimes at Easter time. It's been in our family for many, many years. So I'm going to show you how that's done, and I hope you enjoy this recipe. Okay, these are the ingredients that go into the fruit salad. There's bananas, 1 apple, there's tangerines, mandarins. I always use pineapple, and I always use bananas, and it depends on the season. We do have pomegranates in season right now, so I will put pomegranate seeds. Our mandarins aren't ready yet, so I'm going to use tangerines that I purchased. And the whipping cream. What the lemon is you're going to make a sauce on the stove with the lemon juice, and you mix it with sugar and a little cornstarch. And then after you whip the whipping cream, and the lemon sauce is cooled down, you mix it together, and that's what goes in all the fruits. It's a seasonal recipe that I have that's always made at Thanksgiving or Christmas. It's a holiday fruit salad, but I also make it about 2 times a year other than the holidays. So I'll show you how I get it all prepared. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I do. I have 1 tangerine here. These ones have a lot of seeds in them, so I had to take all the seeds out of them. My mandarin tree has no seeds in them, but they're not ripe yet. So I washed the apple. I'm going to cut everything up here, and I'll start with the bananas. I use about 2 bananas, but if all of our family's going to be there, I'm going to make a lot more than what I'm making now. I'll double or triple this recipe if it's our whole family. So this is just going to be for 2 of us here, so I don't need more than what I have. I'm only going to use 1 tangerine right now because I don't need to make a bunch. So that's where we'll start. We'll start with the bananas, and then the tangerine. You can see all these seeds that I took out of here. I'm just going to cut these in half. And like I said, normally I don't have seeds because in the fall and the winter I have my mandarins, and they are wonderful. They're very sweet, tasty, and then they're seedless. Okay, here we go. Okay, next I'm going to slice up the apple. I usually do not peel the apple because it's much more colorful and there's a lot of fiber in it, so I'm not going to peel the apple. We always use just 1 apple. It's one of those fruits that a little goes a long way, and you really don't want more than 1 apple. Next, we're going to do the pineapple. Sometimes I buy pineapple that's already chopped, and sometimes I don't. This is one of the times I don't. So I'm just going to slice it myself, which is very simple to do. I drain the pineapple and drink the juice. And I take about probably 6 for what I'm doing right now. That should be it. I don't want to overwhelm it with too much. So now the next step will be the last fruit. I'm going to go peel a pomegranate and get some seeds for this, and then I'll show you how I do the lemon sauce. Here's the tree. It's very plentiful. I'm going to hand pick one. I think I may have gotten a good one. We'll go inside and check. Okay, I just hand-picked this pomegranate off my tree. The one I had in my kitchen wasn't good. So when you pick pomegranates yourself and they're not in the store, which you assume they're all good, it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. So I'm gonna open this up and we'll see at the same time whether this pomegranate is good. A lot of times they start cracking open, but sometimes you never know. No, this one's not dark enough, so I'm gonna have to go back out and give it another try. So as you can see, I did cut up a few pomegranates. They may look like they're done, but my tree, they usually crack and start opening when they're ripe. I don't know how commercially they can tell, but these are a little early, but I was able to gather a few seeds, so that's what we're gonna use. We're gonna use what we have. And then next, we're gonna cut a lemon in half, and we're going to start the sauce. I'll show you that in a moment. Okay, when in doubt, always use something that's worked for you in the past. So I'm gonna go ahead with my old-fashioned lemon squeezer, because that's what works. It takes the seeds already and separates them in here and juices it just right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get one whole lemon, and that's all you're gonna need for the sauce. And you're going to squeeze one lemon. You're gonna get about a 1/4 cup of sugar and about a 1/2 teaspoon of cornstarch and cook it on the stove till it thickens. Okay, you're gonna use about 1.5 cups of whipping cream. Okay, you're gonna whip the whipping cream until it's all completely whipped, till there's peaks in it. Here's your whipping cream, and that's the consistency you want it to be. So now the next step is the lemon sauce. Okay, here's one lemon, a little less than a 1/4 cup of sugar, and about a teaspoon of Anthony's cornstarch. You can see it's starting to boil right now, which is what we want. Okay, this lemon sauce has totally cooled and thickened, so we're gonna add it to the whipping cream right now. It's very thick, but see, it's going in there, and it's real lemony and sweet, almost like a lemon curd. It is, it's kind of like a homemade lemon curd, and you could actually use lemon curd store-bought. Trader Joe's has a really good lemon curd. It's actually manufactured in England, and it's really good. And you could use that instead, but I like to do it fresh if I have a fresh lemon, which I do. So now we're going to mix all of this together. That's a whipping cream and the lemon sauce. And we're going to combine all of it together, and then we're going to add it to all of our fruit, which I haven't mixed up yet, but I'm going to. So here we go. It's good to use a spatula because it can, get everything out much easier. Okay, now we're going to blend everything together. Whoops. I have to do it a little softer. So you have all your different fruits that I told you about. The only thing I'm going to add next are the pomegranate seeds. And like I said, this has always been a holiday fruit salad. So if I'm going to be using pomegranates, it's usually a little later in the year, like closer to Thanksgiving. So here we go. Here's what I was able to get, and I'm sure I could get more if I kept picking more and opening them up. Okay, so one last touch is you don't have to do either, it's optional, but you can add like a little tiny bit of nutmeg or cinnamon. My sister Susie, she does cinnamon, and she does hers a little different. Hers is delicious too. But I'm adding just a tiny bit of nutmeg. Nutmeg is very fragrant and strong, so if you choose to use nutmeg, don't use very much. So I'm going to do nutmeg today. So the next time I might do cinnamon like Susie. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this. We'll get a taste in a moment. Okay, I'm going to take a taste now. This has a little banana, pineapple, and a pomegranate seed in it. Really bursting with fruit flavor. The pineapple is really kind of splashes in your mouth. And this is a family favorite, like I said. We don't do ambrosia salad in our family with the coconut, which is very good, but this has been traditional in my family since I was a kid. My mom has always made it for years. Actually, for the last 20 years, I've been the sponsor of this also. But it's my mom that brought this to be. I get a lot of my recipes from her. I decided to actually showcase it now because during the holidays, I'm going to be doing so many other recipes and baked goods that I thought this would be like a preview to it. So again, here is the fruit salad. I hope you try it out, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it turns out wonderful for you. Thanks for watching.